Nice to meet you all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Ian, and today, Jellyfish Swarm forces France's largest nuclear plant to shut down. France's Graveline's nuclear power plant, the largest in Western Europe, was fully shut down on Monday after a massive and unpredictable swarm of jellyfish clogged its cooling pump systems, forcing 4 reactors offline, an energy group EDF said. Planned attack. I'm calling it right now, planned attack. Nukes are starting to become some technology that we've had for a pretty long time now, and you're telling me not once, in all that time, has your cooling system ever been clogged by like animals or like, bad pollution, water, stuff like that? For real? Now, I don't expect anyone to think that this is going to happen or like to expect this at all, because the reason there's an article about it and the reason I'm talking about it is because it's not normal. And I'm here to tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, that this is the start of World War III. You thought China collecting our data through TikTok to win World War III was crazy? Nah, think about like, I don't know, some other country, Brazil, sending. Why did I say we actually have a new threat? All countries, we're gonna have to become United World, United International, because Aquaman has just joined the fight. Keep your eyes and ears ready, because I am from the future, and the history books in the future say that World War III was won by Atlantis. So it's like the Australian Great Ostrich War, but on on a new level. Sorry, the Great Emu War, not the Great Ostrich War. I do not mean to offend any Australians out there. Don't send spiders to my house. Personally, I don't have a problem with spiders and bugs. I can kill them pretty easily. But I just prefer if there wasn't a 15-inch arachnid crawling up my butt at night. Nah, for real though, did you guys know that Australia literally declared war on emus because they were like mad overpopulated and they ended up losing the war? Anyways, a nuclear plant in northern France was temporarily shut down on Monday after a swarm of jellyfish clogged pumps used to cool the reactors, energy group EDF said. Reactors 2, 3, and 4 at Graveline stopped automatically just before midnight when the filtered drums of the pumping stations became packed with a massive and unpredictable swarm of jellyfish, and reactor 6 went offline several hours later, the operator of the Graveline's nuclear plant said. I was gonna say now would be the perfect time to declare war on France, but like, why? Look, I'm not in the political space, I'm not in the geography space, I don't know what's happening, alright? But what has France done? I don't know, I feel like France is pretty chill. Like, they haven't done anything. Most of our tourists go there from North America. Like, I don't know. What's funnier to me is just the thought that the jellyfish were actually working together to do this. It's basically like the Attack on Titan thing, where like they sent a bunch of their soldiers to go retake the wall, and then like all of them died, but it was on purpose. If you think that's a spoiler, you're just stupid, because that literally happened in like episode 2. I don't know, what if one jellyfish was like, alright guys, we're gonna take over the world, just follow me and well, I'll be fine. And then he just led them into a nuclear power plant. And then they all just died because they got shocked with nuclear energy, radiation in the water. But they did manage to take down a nuclear power plant in France for like a day. That also makes me question how jellyfish can like talk to each other. Can they talk to each other? Their whole gimmick is like not having any organs, so how do they do that? The automatic shutdowns of 4 units had no impact on the safety of the facilities, the safety of personnel, or the environment, EDF said on its website. The plant is fully shut after the incident, with its 2 other units already offline for maintenance. The personnel must have thought that they were being under attack or something, like they were about to blow up all on the spot. Francois, would you please get me a cup of ze? All the lights shut off, all the baguettes are dropped on the floor, and everybody is scared to death. Nope, it was actually just some jellyfish having a sausage party in our cooling system. 3 of the production units automatically shut down late Sunday evening, followed by a 4th early Monday morning, said EDF. The plant's teams are mobilized and are currently carrying out the necessary diagnostics and interventions to restart the production units in complete safety, EDF said. Imagine half of France just blows up because one jellyfish decided that I guess it's just gonna happen today. That's it. 6 nukes go off, half the country just gone. France has some pretty modern day technology, but you're telling me that their nuclear plant system can be stopped not even by humans, but by a bunch of jellyfish. Sure, it ended up being fine today. What are you gonna do when we send a torpedo straight through it? Listen, we can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. We can take out France's nuclear system and get rid of half the obesity population if we just send a bunch of little fat kids into the cooling system. Everyone takes a survey, man. If you ordered McDonald's Happy Meal in the past 6 months, you're done. Eaten more than 3 meals in the last 24 hours? You're done. Ever chowed down on a nice Wendy's 4 for 4? Yup, you're on the list. Actually, I'm pretty sure the US is allies with France, so like that would low-key cook all of us. Don't take my advice. I am not a political engineer, but Actually, I was just kidding. Vote me. I will be running for president next year. I know the term is not over yet, and I know you can't run for president, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So vote me. If I was your president, I'm banning all fat people from it. I love you. Just the way you are. Never change. Just kidding, change your diet, you fat. Gravelines is Western Europe's largest nuclear power plant with 6 reactors, each with the capacity to produce 900 megawatts. The plant is due to open 2 next-generation reactors, each with a capacity of 1600 megawatts by 2040. Better get it figured out by then, because if that one blows up, then we're all done. Not even just France, not even just the entirety of Europe, the entirety of the world plus Atlantis. Bro, at this point, the video is just about me ranting and not even about the article. But don't you find it so weird that humans expect to have a future while every single country also is holding the power to destroy all future? No one even has to worry about global warming. The president literally has a guy carrying around a button that allows him to blow up the entire world. The world ends by 2060. I'm just gonna say that right now. The world ends by 2060. It's either gonna be nuclear war, global warming, or what do you call it? AI takeover. I always say please and thank you to my AI. Some of you guys are cooked. Some of you treat AI like they're actually Alcatraz criminals, bro. That's besides the point. Anyways, the beaches around Gravelines between the major cities of Dunkirk and Calais have seen an increase in jellyfish in recent years due to warming waters and the introduction of invasive species. I have no idea if I pronounced that city right. It was up on screen just a second ago. Calais? Is that Calais? I don't know. I thought Myrtle Beach was bad, but turns out France beaches have enough jellyfish to literally end the world. Jellyfish breed faster when water is warmer, and because areas like the North Sea are becoming warmer, the reproductive window is getting wider and wider, said Derek Wright, marine biology consultant with the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric I'm keeping that one in. Atmospheric and Administration Fisheries. Jellyfish can also hitch rides on tanker ships, entering the ship's ballast tank in one port and often getting pumped out into waters halfway across the globe, he said. So they might literally not have a brain, but I think jellyfish are planning a takeover. Get SpongeBob out here and start paying him overtime, because he's gonna be the one to stop all the jellyfish. Soon your boss is gonna be either an AI or a jellyfish. Pick one. Asians, I call you all. Get together and eat as many jellyfish as you. I'm Asian too, guys. I'm Asian, alright? I'm full Asian blood, alright? Calm down, Karens. Calm down. For real though, why do Asians be eating the weirdest stuff, bro? Why does my culture eat dead ducks from the egg? It's a delicacy too. In what world? An invasive species, also known as the Asian moon jellyfish, native to the Pacific Northwest, was first sighted in the North Sea in 2020. How do you even tell them apart? They're literally the same thing. They're just a bunch of jelly, bro. All jellyfish are literally just a blob. How is there a difference? I don't know why I'm acting and sounding like I'm mad, bro. I don't care. The species, which prefers still water with high levels of animal plankton like ports and canals, has caused similar problems before in ports and at nuclear plants in China, Japan, and India. This is not to be offensive or racial in any way possible, but I have never once heard of India having a nuclear power plant. That's just genuinely out of my brain. I have never heard news of them once having a nuke. Hey, good for India, man. Everyone put W India in the chat for me. Everyone talks about nuclear... I'm actually French, guys. I changed my mind. What just happened? Did you guys hear that? Why is my mic popping and like phasing out? I don't even care at this point. I'm hungry and I just want to go eat. So I'm going to finish this video. And we'll have if someone can help me, bro. I don't know what's happening with my Audacity. I'm leaving that clip in solely because what just happened there. For real though, I am hungry. So let's finish this. Everyone talks about nuclear being clean, but we don't think about the unintended consequences of heat pollution, Derek said. EDF did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The nuclear plant is also near beaches that have become hotspots for migrants attempting to cross into Britain. The invasive jellyfish are not considered a threat as they do not have a poisonous sting. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll keep it quieter next time. I had to get out a little stretch. Not the most interesting or funny article I've ever done, but I enjoyed making the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If anyone's watching it at all, which I would hope there is at least one person. I love you if you watched. That's all the support I need. Thank you. And anyways, at Preheat Ian on anything you want to find me. Also, Apple Music and Spotify, you can find me at Ian's News Show to find these videos just in audio format if you want to download it or anything like that. And, that's it. It was amazing seeing you all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Ian. I'll catch you all whenever the next video is going to be uploaded, because I don't know when the next video is going to be uploaded. Thank you. Bye.